As we pointed out, it's been over 15 days and that wait still continues for 41 of these trapped workers in a tunnel in Uttarkashi in Uttarakhand. There have been some challenges as far as the drilling process is concerned. There have been challenges with the movement of the debris and even metal pieces that have been stuck along the way. So now let's talk to you in terms of what is this new technique that is being undertaken as far as authorities on the ground is concerned. In simple terms, what do we know so far as the rat mining technique is concerned? Now, in this particular process, you have small tunnels that are in fact dug for narrow pathways. What we're also understanding is that the tunnels are usually about 3 to 4 feet deep. This method is usually used in a lot of areas where coal mining actually happens, and this is in fact used in regions with difficult terrain. As we also pointed out, what has been the delay as far as this rescue operation is concerned? A lot of these machines were not available in Uttarkashi, in Uttarakhand. Many of them in fact had to be transported either from Dehradun or some from the national capital as well. So that was the first reason that caused delay. Then, as we pointed out, this is not an easy terrain to work with, and that is why multiple challenges along the way for these rescue teams. And the most important fact has been the movement, the unpredictable movement of the debris. If the debris continues to fall as the drilling happens, then that becomes a hurdle. But as Anshul and other colleagues have also been reported, the good thing is that as of now, all the 41 workers in fact are safe. They're being monitored 24/7. There is already an endoscopic camera that gives us visuals of how these workers are doing. There is a microphone and a speaker as well, so that constant communication with the rescue teams can happen. They are being given oxygen. There is water that is available. They're being given some tablets by doctors that are monitoring them. Solid food also is being given to them to keep them alive and safe till the time they in fact can be pulled out. But this has been a harrowing 15 days, not just for these workers, but for these family members as well. There is rescue work that is happening round the clock. There are some challenges as far as the vertical drilling process is concerned. And thus, as we pointed out, now you will have the rat mining process that in fact will be undertaken. This is something that is in fact used in regions with difficult terrain. We'll try and go across to Anshul to try and understand what is the plan of action as of now. Anshul, in fact, is joining us on the broadcast. Anshul, as we pointed out, it's been harrowing 15 to 16 days, not just for the workers, but for their families as well. There have been multiple challenges. Help us understand what is the new plan of action looking like.
So yes, now the rescuers, they know that they have failed many a times when they initially wanted to take out these workers over the last 15 days. Remember, initially when the operation had started, in fact, when the debris had fallen, it was around 20 meters. Post that, the kind of decisions that were taken by the rescuers and all of them we can now say were wrong decisions, because of which the debris increased to approximately 60 meters now. Now finally, the state-of-the-art machines were called in. The American Auger was called in, lifted by the Air Force, and that machine also failed miserably and in fact got stuck inside the tunnel itself. And post that, another machine was called in from Hyderabad. The plasma cutters were called in from Hyderabad, and these machines were actually used to rescue that auger machine which initially had come to rescue the workers. So you can imagine how many plans have already failed of the rescuers. Now at this point in time, we have yet again come back to the basics. Now manual drilling would be happening, which means that people will go inside that 800 millimeter diameter pipe and start digging out the debris themselves, and post that the platform of the auger machine that is still in use, that machine will be used to push the pipe inside. So what experts are now saying, since the armed forces have also been roped in, the army has also been roped in, so army is working with a target. So what they are predicting at this point in time, that optimistically, if everything goes according to the plan, by tomorrow morning they'll be able to make that breakthrough. Pessimistically, if things do not fall in place, then it is going to take them at least 36 hours to make that breakthrough. And that is the reason why that work has started on all the ends around the tunnel at this point in time. The vertical drilling process has also started. I'll just try and show you above this mountain that you see, the border road organization that was roped in to make this entire road. They have done a commendable job and made sure that this entire approximately 1200 meter stretch that they had made, it got made in 24 hours. And post that, heavy machineries, heavy drillers have all been placed right at the top of the mountain with the help of border road organizations. And at this point in time, if we talk about the developments that have happened in that vertical drilling process, basically two pipes are being pushed in at this point in time. The first one is a 8-inch lifeline pipe, whereas the second one is a 1.2 meter diameter pipe that is being pushed in, that will be used to rescue the people vertically if at all this plan of rat mining yet again fails. Now that process had started at approximately 12 p.m. last afternoon, and at this point in time approximately 30 meters of digging has already happened. Now the rescuers believe that it is going to take somewhere around 100 hours for them to reach at the spot where these workers are stuck. So yes, work is ongoing from each and every point, and the only thing that is in favor of the rescue team at this point in time is that all these people who are inside are absolutely safe. They have stocked abundant food for them as well inside the tunnel, and also regular health checkups and mental checkups that are being done. It is being said that all of them are fine. A few workers have lost some amount of weight, but yes, that is not something that needs to be worried about at this point in time. So yes, this is something that is positive, but yes, the operations are ongoing, and hence the rescuers do not want to risk the life of the people who are working in this rescue operations, and hence we are seeing that the pace of the rescue operations is going in a very controlled manner.
So as Anshul is pointing out, there are all options on the table. The rescue teams are not giving up. They're constantly monitoring the health of these workers as well, who are said to be fine as of now. Anshul, keep a close eye on all those developments for us. He is really hoping, the entire country is praying that these workers can be pulled out at the earliest.